people who had to leave their homes because of wars. Leave their homes because of war and shooting and bombing. And it's really terrible because maybe they saw some of their loved ones get killed, or maybe they don't even know where they are anymore. Say you had to leave within 5 minutes, what would you bring with you? That's all they can carry. And we grab what we can, and we're going to walk and try to go, and then we eventually arrive in a refugee camp. We've been walking for weeks, and hungry and thirsty, but finally we're at a place where we at least think we're safe, and the people with guns are going to come after us. So what do we need now that we're here and we're going to stop moving? What sort of things are we going to need to do and need to have? We're going to need food, water, what else? A place to sleep. So I work for an organization called Doctors Without Borders, which is an aid organization that goes around the world to help people that are really in need. And we're not the only ones. There are lots of different organizations that do that. They collect money from donations from people around the world, and then we try to go and help people. Now maybe if there's an aid organization there, Doctors Without Borders or someone else, if you're really lucky, they may have a tent to give you for your family. Or maybe this tent would have to be for 2 families or 3 families. Okay, imagine living in there and not just going camping for a day, which we like to do for fun, but actually living in here day in and day out, if it's raining, if it's hot, depending on where you live, if it's snowing. What do you think? And not just your family, maybe 2 families.
I couldn't live there.
No, well, you might have to. If you had to.
I would live there if I have to.
Right.
But if I didn't have to, I wouldn't.
That's right. Nobody would choose to. So you might have to cook outside on a stove like this, with wood or charcoal. That's what it might look like when it starts to rain. It might be all muddy, okay? And maybe it would be so wet that the mud goes inside your tent. We'll be seeing the consequences of that 100 years from now. Because it's even more complex politically than it was in Southeast Asia. 100 years from now, the repercussions will still be there.